Paul likes to be comfortable. Paul likes to travel in style. That's the big secret about Paul Rudd is he's a diva. So if Paul demands hotel slippers, then he's gonna get them.
You know how that is. I'm an Avenger. I've called the other Avengers.
They all blur together after a while.
Here's the first question. Is there an Avengers group text?
Oh, what a great question. There is. And it's gone on for years. I know I'm in one because we formed years ago a fantasy football league. And so some people have kind of come and gone. It's been like Chris Evans, Chris Pratt, Don Cheadle, Ryan Reynolds. There's a lot of texts, a lot. There's a lot of like little memes of 5-year-olds like getting, falling or doing, all that stuff that people pass around. We do the same thing.
Can you tell me who's texting me?
How would you describe the difference between this version of Kang and He Who Remains?
He Who Remains rules the world in a bathrobe, essentially. And Kang the Conqueror, rules it in a football uniform. I mean, Kang is quite stoic. Kang is very... There's Kang. Yeah.
And He Who Remains?
That's the gambit!
If you were forced to stay that way permanently, would you rather be super tiny or super huge?
Super huge, because I would like people to know where I'm at. First thing I would do is probably take a bath in the ocean.
I would just, stomp around everywhere and probably dance. Get like a big dance party going. I think that'd be really easy to do. Maybe move buildings, make a sand castle out of my buildings.
I think super tiny because I don't like to stand out in a crowd. What would you do? I guess figure out where would I not get squashed.
Yeah, look for crumbs.
Look for, little itty bitty food,
crumbs.
find other itty bitty friends. This isn't exactly ant science, is it?
Would you rather be super tiny or super huge?
Tiny, for sure. When you're very small, you could survive on one berry for a very long time.
No hesitation on that answer.
Yeah, I've been asked that question once or twice. But I have not been asked that question as many times as I've been asked, are you lost?
Stop that.
What is the funniest thing Paul did on set?
What didn't he do? He didn't have to do anything, and I was giggling. It's the worst. The most annoying thing he did was he looked at me and he's like, whatever you do, don't laugh. And I just couldn't keep it together. Ruined the take. Ruined lots of takes that way. It wasn't fair.
I ruined the moment, didn't I?
Well, one of the funniest things that Paul did on set was there was a day we were shooting and I'd gotten a heads up that Paul just got voted People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive.
I was hoping it would go kind of unnoticed.
This is awkward.
He had not shown up on set yet. And I had the sound department put a Marvin Gaye song on.
And I walked onto set and Peyton had set up on speakers playing over the entire soundstage, Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. But that was Peyton, which was pretty funny.
And I got on the mic and I said to the crew, I was like, you've been working with him for a while, but maybe you didn't realize he was the sexiest man alive. And then he got on the mic and just, talked about how great it was being as sexy as he is, and also like how the crew, he'd never worked with a sexier crew. He can just pick up on any sort of situation, he's always funny.
Yeah, well, what else is new?
Are you the best golfer in the cast?
I'm definitely the best golfer on the cast. Absolutely. I might be the best golfer in the MCU. I'm talking to you, Tom Holland.
Wait, excuse me?
I hear he's a very good golfer, so I say that lightly and humbly, but I'm pretty good, so we'll have to see.
What do you do to get into the mindset of Kang?
Lots of music. Anything from Bach to Beethoven to Notorious B.I.G. I love When You Come in Big Papa. A song I played all the time in the trailer before I went out. I love it when you call me.
You have a collection of hotel slippers. Is this true?
I really do collect hotel slippers. I have for many years. Like, you want to put on slippers, but I started thinking, slippers, are they gross? Do you want to hold on to slippers and wear them for a long time? I don't think you do. So I like to collect hotel slippers wherever I go. I'll wear them for a few days, and then I chuck them. It's the great thing about these press tours. They send us to all these different hotels to promote a movie, and I come back, I load up my luggage with hotel slippers, and I have a drawer filled with them.